How is it going, everyone? Today in this video, I'll be doing something a little bit different. As you guys can tell by the title of it, I will be pretty much reviewing and giving my thoughts on the, I guess you can say, the 7th wave, or the 7th edition and 7th series of the Game of Thrones Funko Pop. Of course, the final one finally came out yesterday. I would have made this video yesterday when it came out, but, you know, when you decide to stay up all night and not get any sleep for a graveyard shift, you pretty much sleep all day. So that's pretty much why I didn't make this video yesterday. But you know, it doesn't really matter what day I make it on, as long as I get it done. So the way I see it. But yesterday, the San Diego Comic-Con pops came out. They were released in stores, of course, you know, GameStop, Barnes & Nobles, Hot Topic, Box Lunch, you know, all these big retail stores that carry pops are releasing all their exclusives. And there was one in mind that I really wanted to get, as you guys can tell right there. That is the one exclusive that came out that I needed to complete the set. So I now have all the pops that came out in the 7th wave of the Game of Thrones Funko Pops. And before I get further into detail and give my thoughts on this wave and everything, mail call. I got this in the mail yesterday as well. I picked up the Mountain from Box Lunch. It is the Mag the Mighty Pop right here, as you can tell, the 6-inch Mag the Mighty Pop from last year's San Diego Comic-Con. So this was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive as well from last year. I missed this at a Hot Topic back in November, which I regret not getting it then, but I have it now. Pretty stacked wave for this one as well. Look at all the different pops you can get for this wave. Pretty stacked one from Edition 6. But I got it on eBay for, I believe it was $27 shipped, so it wasn't a bad deal. This usually goes for a lot more, so I got a pretty decent deal on it. So very happy to have this one go with my Wan. So that was a mail call I got yesterday, as well as, of course, like I said, I have the complete set now of the Game of Thrones Edition 7, I guess you can call it, for the Funko Pops. Of course, you have 7 in the actual numbered set itself, but actually 8 produced. Of course, they have the 2-pack that includes in the set. I mean, it's not on the back as an official, like, you know, part of the set, but, you know, it was made with the set, so it's pretty much a part of the set. But my thoughts on the Pops are, they're awesome, of course. I know a lot of people were pretty disappointed with this wave, considering that we have 4 repeats, of course, being Jon, Tyrion, Cersei, and the Mountain. But, you know, with the show goes on, a lot of characters change, as you guys can tell, and so, you know, that means updating needs to be done. And, you know, for what they did, I thought they did a great job updating them. I know, you know, some of them aren't really updated anymore, like the Tyrion one, because he doesn't wear those clothes anymore. He's updated now with, you know, Daenerys and everyone else in their winter clothes, so, even though it's updated, it's not up to date. But I feel like some of the updates were needed, like the Jon Snow one, obviously. And I know people are disappointed that you got another one, considering this is now his 3rd official numbered one, but this is his 6th variant pop, which is kind of ridiculous. I think he has the most pops out of everyone that has a pop. I think Daenerys has like 3 or 4 numbered ones herself, so I think she's second with the most pops. But Jon definitely has the most pops out of everyone, I think, out of the entire Game of Thrones Funko Pop series so far. But, yeah, this is a great wave. You finally got a, you know, pop that I always wanted, which was a Tormund pop. There's a long list of names that people I should be getting pops. You know, like, people are not even in the show anymore. You know, Davos is one person that I've always wanted a pop for. Catelyn Stark, I was pretty surprised she never got one. You know, King Robert, I was surprised he never got one. Loras Tyrell, I'd like to see a Loras Tyrell one, even though he's dead now, spoiler alert. But, there's a ton of different people they could have made for, this wave. But, you know, they can always still make them down the line. But in terms of this wave, I feel like they did a great job and definitely did step up their game and produce some great quality pops. So, overall, I thought it was a great wave. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Jon Snow pop. If I can get up here for a second. This is the first one, of course, number 49. This is one of the leading series. This is the best one in the entire wave, if you ask me. I just feel like just the design of Jon Snow and just the way he just looks is absolutely awesome. You know, I love the gear, I love the sword, the new look and everything. Obviously, I don't take him out of the box, so I can't really give a detailed figure review of it. But from the pictures I've seen him out of the box, he looks even better. Even, you know, even the detail of, you know, the man bun in the back looks pretty great. And of course, there's the rest of the wave as always on the back of this box. But this is a great looking Jon Snow. The best looking Jon Snow in my opinion. If you look at the other ones, that's one thing I like about these new Funko Pops, is just the articulation, and they just keep looking better as they're being made. I kind of wish Funko would remake the older Pops, because I feel like they've remade the older Pops to look a lot better. some of the other ones look really cartoonish, like especially the Tyrion one. The very first Tyrion one looks really very cartoonish, and his new one obviously now looks a lot better. But yeah, this is the Jon Snow one, best Jon Snow one right now. Great pop right there. I'm really happy to have the King of the North one. Like again, the articulation, just the way it's designed and everything is great. So I can't really complain about the Jon Snow. So I'll put him to the side right there. The next one after that, of course, is Tyrion, number 50. I gotta take him out of the box because, as you guys can tell, his head's kind of tilted to the side, so I gotta straighten that up a little bit. But, yeah, this is a great Tyrion pop. Love the detail of the scar on his face. The cup of wine right there is great. The clothes, even the little, with the cloak and everything, just looks really good. So, pretty much dead on. Like I said, this is probably the best Tyrion pop as well, with Jon Snow. His new one being the best Jon Snow one. This is by far the best Tyrion one. The other ones, like I said, look very cartoonish, and this one definitely has the best detail out of the ones that are produced for him. So, Tyrion, best Tyrion pop so far. Cersei, of course, she needs to be updated. Of course, the one pop that she has is with her long hair, so they need to update her with the short hair as well as her being the queen now. So, I mean, she's always been the queen, but she's she doesn't have a husband or a king. She's just the queen of the Andals now. So. Cersei definitely need to be updated with the short hair, so can't complain about Cersei being updated. Then, of course, adding to the pops for a brand new one, you got Bran Stark, which I've never been a huge fan of Bran, but I can't really complain too much about him. Believe it or not, people are actually bitching about this pop because he's standing. Come on, he's wearing the clothes he wears in his visions. He walks around in his visions. Come on, use your brain for once. People are saying that he should have been made with the little not stretcher, but the thing that mirror rolls him around in. But you know what? This is Bran from the Vision, so I don't know why anyone's complaining that he's standing. But like I said, not the biggest fan of Bran, but definitely adds him to the Stark family, so I can't really complain about him having his first Funko Pop. Speaking of having their first Funko Pop, Tormund, he's someone I've always wanted to see have his own Funko Pop. Very happy they finally gave him one. He was on my list that I made last year of guys I wanted to see get their own pops. Him and Davos, I believe, were like the two that didn't have their pops I won the most. And so I was very happy Tormund finally got his pop. It kind of sucks that you can't see his sword. We can see right there, but you can't see his sword really outside the box. His big-ass head takes up where his sword's at. But, yeah, just very happy. The detail, look, even the detail on his face. Like, look at, the marks and lines and everything on him. Just very, very happy Tormund finally got his pop. So I'm happy to have him. Then you have the Comic-Con exclusive for this year, which is the Mountain. This has a good weight to it. With the Mountain, I wasn't sure how the exclusives go, so I actually ordered one offline when they went live, and I actually had my mom go to the store while I was at work to pick this up. So I'm actually having another one come in the mail, so I'll probably use that one for trade. But yeah, this definitely has some weight to it, and it just looks absolutely awesome. I was hoping that his helmet could come off, but it doesn't. You can't really tell, but yeah, you can see right there, you can't take it off. It's all one piece. I was kind of hoping you'd be able to take it off, but you can't do anything about it. Of course, Funko Summer Convention exclusive. Kind of wish you had the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive sticker on it, not just, the Summer Convention one, but, it's a shared exclusive, so they're not going to put the Events 4 on there. But there's the side, there's the other side right there, the Mountain Armored. It's funny how they spell it with the U. I know in some places they spell it with the U. I think the United States is like the only place that doesn't use unnecessary U's in these words, like favorite color or whatever. So it's kind of funny, not spelling armored with a U in the United States and seeing it on there. So that's pretty funny to see. But again, as always, there's the rest of the way with them and everything. But yeah, this Mountain's awesome. I have the original Mountain, as you guys see right there, and now I have the armored one, and this is an awesome pop. Like I said, it's a nice weight to it, and it just looks absolutely awesome. The gold looks good, the eyes bulging out, it's a great touch, so this is definitely worth getting. And then of course we go to the big boys. Of course, the big 6-inch of this group being Wan. This is a great pop. One complaint, it's not really a complaint, but I wish I would have done was add blood to him. He just has all the arrows in it without any scratches or scars or anything, which is kind of disappointing. I kind of wish they would have had the blood. I think that would have made this pop look a lot better. But very glad to have this. And this looks absolutely awesome, especially if you take this out of the box with the Battle of the Bastards 2-pack. It just makes for an awesome thing to have. And you know, these 6-inch pops are great to have, and even though they're pretty spacey considering, you know, the size of the box, but they're cool. And I'm really glad Wan was able to get his own pop. Now I can put him with Magnum Mighty and have those two be together. So great pop. Just wish they would have added the blood details onto Wan with the arrows. And then of course the last one, not officially part of the series, but it's a 2-pack that was released with it, which of course is the Battle of the Bastards, Jon Snow and Ramsay Bolton. This is my favorite pop of the new wave, of course. You got Jon with the shield, you know, the Bear Island shield with the arrows, and of course Ramsay holding the arrows, you know, shooting them at him. This is great. You have Jon in his Battle of the Bastards gear. I don't know if it's pictured. Yeah, the picture in the back, he's wearing his King of the North gear, but the actual pop itself, he is wearing the battle gear, you know, the blue and the brown. So I don't know why they pictured him differently in the back. He's even wearing the cloak, which he doesn't clearly have here. But this is an awesome 2-pack. Not really a complaint, but something I wish they kind of done with this one as well was add blood to Jon, because of course in this scene, you know, Jon's all bloodied up. So I kind of wish they would have put blood on Jon for this 2-pack, so that way it resembles more to the scene. But yeah, this is awesome. I may have to actually buy another one in the future, because I actually do want to take these out and display them. So I might buy another one in the future just so I can take these out. But yeah, that's the Battle of Bastards, and now we'll wrap up the set of Game of Thrones. Of course, this is the 7th edition wave of the pops. But yeah, there's once again the entire set right there. Jon Snow, Tyrion Lannister, Cersei Lannister, Bran Stark, Tormund Giantsbane, the Mountain Armored, Wan, and of course the Battle of the Bastards 2-pack. Great set, like I said. I think they all look great for the most part. I think they're all pretty spot on. My favorite one, obviously, because me being a biased Jon Snow fan, is the Jon Snow pop, a single one, as well as a 2-pack. Out of the entire pack, the 2-pack is my favorite, or the entire set, the 2-pack is my favorite, but if I had to pick strictly from the 7 single ones, definitely Jon Snow. Then I'd say the Armored Mountains, the second, followed by Tormund. Would be my third favorite out of the singles one, but yeah, great set. Hopefully the next wave, which probably won't come till next year, they include some new names. You know, like I said, Davos is someone I've always wanted to see get his own pop, so hopefully he can get his own one. Euron Greyjoy would be a good one to see. You know, or you know, Theon. How they haven't made a Theon and a Reek pop yet is beyond me. Those are definitely ones that need to be made as well. So I don't know what they're waiting on for that. But yeah, this is a great set of pops. Like I said, they're great to have, and I'm really happy to have them in my collection with my Game of Thrones pop. So yeah, it's the video for today, guys. Like I said, if you got, like I said, these are great, and I would recommend you guys pick them up if you're a pop collector. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please leave a like below. Comment, you know, some Game of Thrones pops or just pops in general if you guys would like. And yeah, as always, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching the video.